Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Prep to Survive. This is edition number 7. I think this is number 7 in the series. I'm glad you're with me again. I hope you all are doing well. It is November the 8th as we speak, November the 8th, 2009. And I know there's a couple of things that have gone on. First of all, probably a few more of you know someone or have experienced yourself the loss of your job, or at least the curtailing of your hours at work. And if that's happened to you, my heart goes out to you. We feel for you. A number of my friends and loved ones have gotten fired too this year, so I'm with you on that. I know that it's difficult times, but glad you're still hanging in there. So anyway, what else has happened? This is November what did we say? This is November the 8th. It is 3 days after November the 5th. Now, November the 5th is when that shooting took place at Fort Hood, and all of those military personnel and other people were wounded. It is also several days after October the 25th. I'll start with October the 25th first. October the 25th was kind of a turning point for a lot of us, because October the 25th was when the president, was just the day after, the president of the United States declared a national emergency because of the swine flu. Now, if you're like me, you know lots of people that have had the swine flu. They went down, boop, they popped back up, and everything is fine. So why is there a national emergency because of the swine flu? Well, a national emergency is a big deal. It's not small potatoes. It is a big deal. If you doubt me on this, look up the definition of what it means when a president declares national emergency and what it means for him to have executive powers. They mushroom, they blossom. It is a big deal. Now, the gents at Half Past Human, those quirky, odd researchers who use language to determine what may happen next, they point to November the 5th as a big date, a big deal, and another big turning point. And I think it might be because of what is happening in the Ukraine, in that Eastern Bloc country, what used to be an Eastern Bloc country in Eastern Europe. They've had a terrible time with contagious disease recently. And they've not only had a major attack of swine flu, but an attack of something that they have no idea what it is. It's devastating them. We're not even getting accurate reports or clear reports out of there of how many people have gotten sick and injured, but it's a bad deal. I made this movie primarily for 2 reasons. First, I want to encourage you to keep doing the same things that we talked about at the beginning of the year. Remember when we first talked about Prepping to Survive, we talked about you getting provisions for yourself in the way of food, in the way of buying as much silver as you can, and we talked about you protecting your family. I want you to continue to do that, okay? Continue to take care of yourself. And even though the government says, look, we're coming out of recession, surely any day now things will get better, and you see that they're not getting better, you see that the unemployment rate continues to climb, plan as though things are going to get worse, because I believe they actually are, and I think you believe that too, otherwise we wouldn't be having this chat now, would we? All right, let me drill down to what I really want to talk to you about. First of all, I have to confess, I've been kind of slack about putting my provisions together, okay? Things went real well, and I kind of slacked off. But I've picked up again. I've begun to order more food that will store for a long time. I've begun buying silver again, and I begun putting away water and other things that we can use. So I want you to continue to do that too. The other thing I want you to think about is this: vitamin D. Yeah, vitamin D. Now, I'm not a medical professional, and I do not dispense medical information, but I want you to study vitamin D and see how it can help you. I think you'll find it helpful. One guy I'll recommend you, his name is Dr. Mercola. Dr. Mercola. Google him, look him up, and use vitamin D as a search word with Dr. Mercola. I think you'll like what you find. I want you to study this, and if it works for you and it applies to you, I want you to get into it, okay? My time is running short, and so I'm just going to say this. Now's not the time for us to back off of any of the precautions we've taken. We need to continue to forge ahead, march ahead. We're looking for things to get worse in the next 6 to 12 months, not better. That means your family needs to be protected, they need to be provided for, and you need to provide for your health. So when you get paid, next payday, when you get paid, along with the food that you'll put away and the water you'll put away, get yourself some vitamins, okay? Add that to your list. You're going to need it. I think you'll be glad you did. Look, keep studying up. Remember, to get through this period, you're going to need all of your mental faculties. Don't get distracted by sports. Don't get distracted by the new TV shows. Watch them if you have to, but study, study, study. You'll need your whole brain. You'll need your faith. At the end of this video, I'm going to put a Bible verse up there for you that if you like the Bible and if you pray like I do, I think you'll find it useful. Even if you don't, keep your brain open, keep studying, find all the useful information you can, and keep prepping to survive. When we meet next time, I'll introduce you to a woman who was a medical professional who did not want to give out the H1N1 vaccine. She said it went against her morals and her conscience. I think you'll find her interesting. All right, Prep to Survive 7. Keep watching out. Keep thinking, keep reading, keep studying. And I'll see you next time.